Hear that? Is that America cheering or a sausage patty sizzling to perfection? It's time to cheer for Egg McMuffin and fresh cracked eggs at McDonald's. It's time to wake up to the aroma of freshly baked biscuits and treat yourself to a real honest-to-goodness morning meal. Breakfast, it's on at McDonald's. Now get any breakfast sandwich for just $2. Available only through the app. Mobile order and pay available at participating McDonald's. McD app download and registration required.
At T-Mobile for Business, unconventional thinking means we see things differently, so you can focus on what matters most. That's why we've become the leader in 5G, #1 in customer satisfaction, and a partner who includes 5G in every plan, so you get it all. Unconventional thinking is better for business. Open Signal awards T-Mobile as America's fastest 5G network USA. 5G user experience report July 2021. Capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain plan or features. See T-Mobile.com. For JD Power 2020 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Welcome to this morning's CEO. I got the CEO call in my head. Welcome to this morning's daily meeting. So you get a behind-the-scenes look with Mr. Antonio Teachman Jr. and how he runs his company and has meetings with his core team and staff. So you'll be hearing and seeing things that you shouldn't be hearing and seeing. All right. So there's the man, the myth, the legend. He's switching his mic over real quick. And we will be getting started. Looking forward to what he has for us on today. Glad to have everyone on this morning. Hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday. Today is Inauguration Day. And they are starting, okay? All right. Good morning to each and every one of you. Glad you're having a wonderful day. All right, sir.
Good morning to all of you. Appreciate you. First things first, politics aside, keep your politics where they belong, which is in the garbage. Keep that there. Okay.
Amen.
But yes, for real. I have way too many women who run this company. Yes? Yes. My second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh in command are all women. I'm not sure if y'all knew that. All right, you can hear from the back. Not my third. Oh, my third is a guy. That silly guy. You know, we threw that guy in there, Ashley. Threw that guy in there. I guess, you know, I had to do affirmative action to get one guy in there or something. I don't know. So the women. Good to see you. Actually had a camera on for a little bit. The women will be watching the inauguration, not from a political side, but from a woman's side, and I would be there cheering them on. Yes. If we could just take a moment of non-silence, unmute our mics, and celebrate women on this day, I would appreciate that if we can unmute our mics.
Let's go.
And women hear me roar.
Yes. So women get the whole day. It's already on TV, actually. It's already on TV. They watching the pre-inauguration. It's like Super Bowl Sunday. It's just for women right now, and I'm feeding them. And whatever it takes. And in spirit of the inauguration last week, I made sure that it was just, now Monica's going to be mad. You wouldn't hear, though. She wasn't here. You know, maybe I can do hers today. But last week, in spirit of the inauguration, during the work day, I think it was Tuesday, I had Grace and Deanna off for 3 hours, and I sent them to go get their toes and hands done. I did. So we want to just make sure, listen, if you want a successful business, make sure women are running it. Ask Phil.
Antonio?
Yes.
Did they get their hands done or did they get their nails done? I just need clarity on that.
I think it was their nails.
Okay.
I think
just
they
checking.
yes. I think they were spared the polish everywhere and the scratching of the skin. I think so. But I am well pleased.
Massage too. I'm sure they got a hand massage when they get their nails
Yes.
done.
Yes, and they both got their eyebrows done too, right? What is that? Was it feet? Let me not talk about it. You, why don't y'all tell us what y'all? Yeah, here I am being a man stepping on their stuff. Go ahead.
We received pedicures. We got our eyebrows done. I got my nails done, and Grace got a manicure.
There you go. Grace, you want to say something there?
Ditto. Got the same things done. Got a manicure. Got my eyebrows did, and the pedicure. Yes. Thank you, sir.
In the middle of a pandemic, they got their calves and heels rubbed on and massaged. Oh, go ahead, Deanna. Go ahead.
In the spirit of having a leader like Antonio T. Smith Jr., we had our mask on the entire time. And the moment we walked in, before we did anything, they were like, okay, go to the back and wash your hands, please. Yes. And I was like, okay, we in the right place. We in the right place. They made us wash our hands before we did anything. Before we picked the polish, before they told us which chair to sit in, they made us wash our hands.
Well, they would have been fired had they not did that. We got to make sure that everything stays safe around here. But today is inauguration day actually, it's not even inauguration day. Joe Biden don't even matter. It's Women's Day. It's what it is. Yeah. I forgot he was president.
We check every little detail. We watch every little detail.
Okay.
Watching them fly off to come to Florida. I was checking out her shoes, like they were 6-inch,
I know that's right. I know that.
Like $5,000 shoes, I'd say at least.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Somebody said, please wear these. Please wear these. Yes. Well, this is for women. Go ahead, Susan.
They're in their daily church. Joe Biden. He goes every day. But hey, I saw Jerry when you were talking about the nails. He was checking his nails and putting his hands back and forth. And what about me?
Oh, okay. Well, we need to go get his nails done and his hair done. I mean, that's literally a thing that he could do. There it is.
Don't forget about Jerry.
Shake that hair, Jerry.
Hey, my nails are all broken.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been over a year and some change for them, and I wanted to make sure I'm doing everything I can to make sure these ladies feel special. This is a very, very special time for my post on social media, to the internal communication of the company, to the outward communication of the company. This is all about a woman becoming the vice president in America, and I totally forget. I ain't mentioned Joe Biden's name in a month. This is all about, Kamala Harris. Ain't nobody. I almost bought me some pearls just so I can, make sure I be in great support. But that is something. Oh, do me a favor, Grace.
Antonio, she will be our first woman president.
There it is. I think
you're exactly right.
Yes, and I'm all for it. Yes, sir. Whoever that is.
And as me
Tyrell,
being
what's up?
And nothing much as me being an alpha, she is the first AKA or to become vice president.
Okay, that's important. That is important. All right then. Well, that's the first thing on the agenda, y'all, to give women props. And we just wanted to, I'm telling you, this company is only successful because of the women I have that are giving me credit and doing a lot of work. That is the truth. You say what you want, but I ain't no dummy. You understand, Corinne? I know who to thank. Nah, actually, I know where my help comes from. You understand? Yeah. Y'all can say the Lord. I'm gonna say these women. You understand? All right. My help comes from these women. Well, he made the women. God made the women. I'm telling you. If you want to have a successful business,
in her image.
In her image. There it is. That's right. Girl bosses. Yes. That's one of the things I like about Neil Donald Walsh's Conversation with God. When you read the audiobook, it's in a man and a woman's voice. I thought that was fantastic. Those mean say he did it. You're right. He did it and put women in charge. There you go. So shout out to all you women for the inauguration that is happening. There's some guy named Joe Biden that has something to do with it, but this is about the women. This is about the women. Now, I want to show you something. We've been working on something since, I don't know, maybe July last year. We really start working on it in September really hard, and then we were coming to a head. We have a new, I'll work it into Ricasa later, okay? I'll work it into Ricasa later, but we have a new level of studentship, some things that were missing from the business university. One day, in fact, let me teach you. One day I came in, I wrote on a board, and I said, no, I do this all the time. I never say what I'm doing. I never have details. Here's how I do things. I think about what I'm going to do in my head, and then I work on it for 6-7 months. I just work on it. Then I come in and I say, okay, and I put them on the spot, and I go, build this or do this. Not that I'm trying to put them on the spot. I'm looking for genuine feedback that I cannot influence. You understand? Since I'm the boss, if I say, I think the wall should be blue, that's not a suggestion. To me, it sounds like a suggestion, but when it comes out of my mouth, it becomes, okay, Grace will be like, okay, he wants the wall blue, go get some paint, right? And so you got to be careful how you open up your mouth. So one day I was walking here and I said, put me out of business. And they did. They built a $9.99 a month level. I think that's pretty cool. $9.99 a month. Here's what's in there. Becoming a personal brand. An entire everything. Just a lot ongoing on all the ways to become a personal brand and boost your personal brand. Here's what happened. Let me give you more. I'm trying to give you tips. I wrote that down, and in the next meeting, if you go back to one of these meetings, it's by September. No, that was November, and then we did it. Yeah, sometime last year, sometime September, whatever it was. I had you at one of those meetings, and I said, "Hey, what are some of the things y'all want?" And y'all start listing a bunch of stuff. Did I remember those meetings? I don't know if y'all remember. It was a bunch of stuff y'all listed. And see, you never heard from it again because what we did is we threw it all in what you all were asking for, okay? And y'all asking for it. And most of y'all had I want to build my personal brand further, okay? Is this still true? Do people want help with their personal brands so they can get paid for their names and their podcasting and their blogs? Is that anybody here? Yes. Yeah, outstanding. All right. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, good stuff. So becoming a personal brand would be there. That's what it's called. It's a play off the old class that we had, becoming a personal brand. That's there. Also, you have, I'm not sure. Right now, I've moved the One Business Away Challenge and put it in there, the $9.99 right now. I'm not sure. There's tentatively, just put a little question mark right there. Put a little question mark. Also, everything affiliate marketing. Okay, I'm just talking to Jerry and Steve, Dan. There's some matter the rest of y'all, all right? Affiliate marketing, mastery. It's 3 different major branches of affiliate marketing. Right now, I have written, or me and Deanna have written, I don't know, 2,500 different classes. 2,500 different classes. Becoming a personal brand is pretty much all in 4K. The affiliate marketing is, we're actually going to do something different with that. So I won't tell you that just now. And then also creators, which is all in 4K. I've taken creators and we've done something great. Creators is when you create your legacy. Let's just give you an idea for a second. I'll show you I'll pull it up real quick. So many notes. So creators, here is, nope, not that one. Oh, not that one. Not that one. All right, hold on, y'all. Y'all have to be bored with me for a second. TV. Is that it? I was going to list you which episodes are already recorded, but never mind. Just know Creators covers stocks, investing in gold, investing in real estate, all sorts of stuff like that for the regular person. You understand what I'm saying?
Antonio?
All right, go. Yes, sir. Go ahead, Phil.
Have you done precious metals?
Not yet, but I can put it in there.
Okay.
Yeah, good one. So, okay, it's in the notes. Thank you. That is good. Yes, and I know quite a bit about it. Anything that's going to precious metals and gold is in there. Gold and Bitcoin, it's both in there. They're both in there. Yes.
And silver.
And silver. Okay, put silver in there too. In this $9.99 program, you're gonna have, I forget, but I got some clever name for it, but let me just give you the regular name for it. Investing in gold, like how to invest in gold, like literally left to right, and then when the ins and outs, and then Bitcoin, and like understanding what cryptocurrency really is, what it is, cryptocurrency, all that stuff. That's all in the $9.99. Okay, all in the $9.99. That's there. Now, of course, if you already have a membership with the Business University, congratulations to your free upgrade. They don't know what to shop. You know what? I don't know.
Look
they
at
don't know
Antonio.
I mean, I don't know. You know, they don't know what to shout at all, y'all. It's just crazy. Y'all know how we do it. Every time we upgrade, typically 98% of those upgrades will be passed on free to you. Everyone after you will have to, choose that additional level. Y'all understand what I'm saying? There's a reason why we did that. Let's say someone says, well, I can't afford $9.99. Okay. I can't afford $19.99. Then there's $9.99. You get it? And it's completely different from your freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. And all of them have their purpose. We want it quick, fast. Antonio, I'm hurting right now. I need money. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And that's why you got gold, precious metals now is what we'll call it, crypto, and then this stuff that it means makes money. So coming very soon, there will be a $2.99 thing too, but it's built out, but we're not ready to release it just yet. So there you go. Not ready to release it just yet. There are some software kinks I would like to work out first. I'll tell you what I would like to do. What I would like to do is have y'all making money per day. I was thinking about day trading, but day trading is not investing. And I know I've got friends who are famous in day trading. I shouldn't say this, but that's gambling. That's not investing. Day trading is gambling. That is not investing whatsoever. So you'll probably never see me teach that at all.
And you only day trade with your Vegas money.
Yeah, definitely. Because Steve said I want to gamble. But what I was thinking about was, and Gary Vee kind of inspired me to do something like that. So I was thinking about what are other ways to make money daily? Garage sales, selling stuff on eBay. Yes, you see it? And what I want to do is teach you all how to create your eBay stores, plus, and like have both in person and online. So garage sales and eBay. And make sure you write this down because I may say something new that I ain't got now. I don't want to do eBay. All right, then go to Sue Ann house down the street and buy that teddy bear for $2 and whatever it is right there. And then in eBay, right? You got both. Basically, I want you to resell stuff and make money every day. But what I would like to do, and I probably won't be able to do this just yet, but this is my holdup right now, is I want to be able to send you text messages and on an app that allows you to say, hey, this is trending right now. Put it in your inventory. I want to do stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Or I want to be able to tell you, gold just went up. Or gold just dropped. I want to be able to do that. And I don't have that built yet. So that's my holdup right now for some of these things. My vision is a bit huge, and it's a holdup for some of these things. Now, there's another class inside the 999 I have not mentioned, Deanna, if you can come up here. I've been pushing Grace for quite some time. Whenever we replace so this is what happened. Sales calls was on Tuesday. Marketing call was on Thursday. Business call was on Friday. When Law came and Grace, you need to get up here. When Law came and said, "Hey, Antonio, forget your school, do it my way," we said, "Yes, sir." And then we made the esoteric training Thursday, and we made the marketing training Tuesday, and we removed the sales training. And then we pushed Grace to 4K doing some mini sales courses. But obviously, Jerome, that wasn't good enough for me. So I thought about doing something, and Grace kept playing with it, and y'all got to see a piece of that last night. Grace Sandals, come over here. Grace Sandals is her name. A little short lady right here. Well, she's not short. The vertically challenged. Vertically where she's supposed to be, lady. There you go. Is that better? That's it. It's a vertical. This is where I'm supposed to be. All right. This is where I'm supposed to be height, lady. She did a mathematics class last night. Well, there's a new class in a 999.
Knocked it out of the park.
Yes,
Knocked
she did.
It out
yes,
of
did.
the park.
Yes, she did. I was actually, when you had, it's three things that had me just mouth on the floor. For one, you had like Adrian excited about math. I don't know where that came from. Right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Then you had Susan excited about math, and you had Phil break it in 7 X. And I was like, okay, yeah, she's doing a good job. She's doing a good job. I want to so the name of the class, but it was going to be a flagship class, and my idea for the 999 program is going to be business mathematics. And this is very important. So that's the name of the class, business mathematics. You saw Grace do a version of that last night, but she made it more math on purpose because I didn't want her to show it to y'all before today, okay? She tailored it for me. Now, I'm going to show you a real-world example of what I do every day and how much y'all need to do so, and I literally do it with y'all. Okay. Yesterday, someone pitched me in Uganda. The offer, I don't know if I still got that paper. Let me see. I might be able to show you. I ain't on no NDA. Where is that? You got deleted? Did you? I'm trying to. They're asking $57,000. Someone wants me to invest $57,000 in US dollars. Everybody follow this so far? Y'all need to pay very close attention. This is the realest thing I'm going to tell you. The guy pitching it to me was like, well, it's for 57 measly dollars, right? That wasn't his attitude, but he's on $57,000. Okay, I understand. And I'm looking at, and it's this big hope. It's to build a facility that does stuff. I don't want to say too much of this stuff. Now, the first thing I do while I'm being pitched, Tyrell, is do what any millennial would do. I start Googling. That's what I do. Like while you running your mouth, Steve, I'm Googling. First thing I did was I Googled population of Ghana. I mean, not Ghana. Uganda, because I got Ghana on my mind. Uganda, 14.8 million people, mostly poor. So then I start going even further. I went to my insights. How many people I got in Uganda? And I said, I got a small base in Uganda. I wonder why. So I went, Google, give me the top languages in Uganda. English is not one of them. Okay? Nope, this isn't a problem. It's there, but it's not, this is a problem. I said, okay. So I said, what are the demographics of Uganda? Mostly poor, something like 70% farmers. So now I got some good information to roll with. Now what I need to do is start doing math. Grace to the board. Not yet, not just yet. We're going to switch cameras here. Y'all going to be able to see her on the board. So the first thing I do is I go back to the Greek god that is Google. Was there with Ares and Zeus, Greek god Google, and I went and Googled 57 in Uganda, $57,000. That was my summer in Uganda, and here we go. So what they have is a Ugandan shilling, 57,000. Let me switch it around. Excuse me. $57,000 is a number, isn't it? So I got to thinking. Now, before you do this here, I got to thinking, what are these guys really asking for? So I start asking, I've listened to the whole pitch for about 45 minutes, and I start asking a lot of questions.
Was that 200 million?
Jerry, I ain't even got started yet. Yes, sir. Okay.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Jerry, the observation skills are not failing him. Okay. So check this out. I'm saying, so what are y'all really asking me? So now I got a problem. The problem I have now is I know it costs $428,000 to be the top 1% in America. I know it costs $77,000 to be the top 1% in India. I know I got a graphic over it, and I'm gonna tell you what I did. I'm gonna share my screen again. I'm gonna tell you what I did. So I went, okay, then somebody surely has to have. It should be able to hear though. It should be able to hear. It's fine. Somebody surely has to know the top 1% in India. So I went, how much? Look, Uganda. Look, it's already there because I did it yesterday. How much in the top one? And I couldn't find it. Y'all saved my life. It's nowhere here. It's nowhere here. It's not here. I went all in here. You can see how it's purple. It tells you I've been in here. I went in here. I saw this here. I'm like, okay, all right. So I'm looking. There's 300. I'm just looking. I'm looking. I see this here, 19,000 in 1998, 29,000. You see it? So I'm saying, man, all right, well, what the heck? I don't want 98. I need 2021. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So I couldn't find it. So then I go, all right, then I'll do a different search, and I bet it's still gonna be here. I went, what does it take to be top 1%? What does it take to be top 1% in all countries? And still couldn't find it. What I found was where my graphic came from. This is what I found. I went on the searches, but look. So whoever made that graphic I showed y'all, they made it from this Business Insider. 77, China. Y'all remember the graphic I showed you a while ago? I'll show it to you now.
Oh, okay.
I show you the graphic. I show it to you now. So there's my graphic. Remember that graphic? Right there. So basically, everything it says there, you understand, is what it says in that Business Insider. So I said, okay, all right, well, this graphic came from Business Insider. At least I know it's like accurate. Cool, no problem, up to date. So I went back and I said, well, I got a problem, Jerry. So what's my problem, y'all? This is very important y'all understand this. My problem is I don't know what they're really asking me. I know they're asking me for $57,000, but I'm not a Ugandan, and I don't live in Uganda, and I don't have friends there. So I don't know what's really being asked of me. Thus comes business mathematics. I said, Grace, in the middle of them talking, I called Grace out the back part of the office. And I said, come here, Grace. And everything, and she don't remember what happened. She's going to do it all over again. Y'all pay very close attention because something happened. And I said, Grace, I need you to do something for me. You know, before you write on the board. Is this it? There we go. Before you write on the board, get rid of this. So we need to go get a few numbers here. We need to get a few numbers. I know $57,000. So now what I need to do is I need to get how many shillings this is. We'll make it easier. Grace, if you can write 57,000 on the board, I'll have them see you in a second. I just need them to see this. Now, for every $57,000, that's 21,058,923.
Actually, it's 210.
210, man. I sure did mess up. Hold on.
589. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. I messed up well. Give me a second. Boom. Oh, there we go. 210 million. 589. Thank you, Jerry. Comma 239. I lost my and then 0.78. I want all of it, Grace. Give me all of it. 0.78. Now, at this point, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen here. This is how I run this business, and this is what we're gonna be teaching at 999 because it's very important. I think it should be all right. I'm gonna stop talking here, and you're gonna see me on the other screen.
All right, you should be able to hear me. Can everybody see the board? That's pretty good. Can you see the board? You can't see the board? That's weird.
No, can't see it.
Can't see the board. All right, let's see. Hey, you, work. There you go. All right, there you go. All right. I had to talk louder. All right, so now it's on the board. All right. So we have 57,000 on the board. That's what they're asking me. And hit the light. So let me see if I can get that girl. There you go. And now we got 210 million. That's what they'll be receiving. That's not a problem. We adjust for, cost of living and stuff. So now what I need to do is I need to find out what does it take to be top 1% in Uganda, since the internet doesn't tell me. Grace, I know it takes $428,000 to be top 1% in America. So what I'm doing, you all, is I'm using American dollars since they're asking for American dollars. Jerry already gets it. So I told Grace, come in here, Grace, in the middle of your presentation, solve for X. Yes. All right, I need everybody to hear me right now. All right, if you're paying attention, can you give me some feedback? This is going to make or break y'all business. I know it's confusing, or it's math, I should say, but does everybody see what I'm saying?
Can I see that?
So, Antonio, so basically, before she starts, you are having her to do what I remember as you doing is over of equals percent over 100, somewhat in similar.
Pretty much. Is over us equals.
Yes.
So, yeah, okay.
Yes.
That's what he just, Tyrell just said that.
Yes.
You just made her proud.
Yes.
Huh? Yeah, you get feedback.
Okay.
What?
Proportion.
You go do it in front of the camera.
Okay.
Proportions. That's what he just did.
Yeah.
I taught that to my kids, just like he said it.
Good.
So what I see you're doing here is because you couldn't find what the top 1% income earners are in Uganda, you know what it is for the United States.
That's right.
So if this is what they're wanting in Uganda, and this is USD and this is shillings. Now all you have to do is figure out the shillings for this, and then you'll know what's beyond the top 1%.
No, I'll know what X is top 1%.
Exactly.
On the left is what's beyond. You get it?
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
That's what's beyond. I want to solve for X, which is top percent.
Yes. So that's what I see.
All right.
And I see a whole way to figure that out in every country that you don't know.
You can do this. Listen, when I know what you're asking me, and I know what it translates into, then automatically, if I know the top 1%, I can find out your top 1%. See, what I need to do, my friends, is find out what the heck are they really asking me. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? This is coming back important. Grace, please solve for X.
Okay.
This is incredible too, y'all.
So what you have here is called a proportion. Proportion is just two comparisons of ratios. A ratio is a comparison of two numbers. So our first ratio, our ratio is US dollars to Uganda shillings. So we have $57,000 is 210,589,239.78 Uganda shillings. Well, if this is to that, then $428,000, we will find out how many shillings that is for $428,000. So the way you solve for proportion
Law say, talk dirty to me, Grace.
is you cross multiply and then you're going to divide. So $57,000 times whatever number this is will equal what 428,000 times this number is. And yeah, we're not going to do that on the board right now. So
do it in your head, Grace.
Yeah,
no,
57,000 X equals. Turn this to the side because it's a lot of numbers.
So show them a lot of numbers.
5, 8, 9. Okay, 239.78. So I'm going to take this number. Can y'all see it?
Yep.
And multiply it by 428,000.
God bless you, child.
And that is this number here. I'm going to put it on the board.
That's a trillion something.
So 57,000 times some number equals. Is that true?
That sure look like
yes, 9,000,000,926.
Isn't it amazing how far our phone has come? Because you can't do that on a regular calculator.
Yeah, you're right. He said, isn't it amazing how far our phones have come?
Yes.
So you can't do that on a regular calculator.
No, because if I turn it the other way, it'll say E. Anyway, so 57,000 times some number equals this big old number right here. So to find X, like we were doing yesterday, to get X by itself, you have to do the opposite of what it is. So because it's multiplication tied to it, I have to divide both numbers, or both sides, I'm sorry, by 57,000. And we get 158,121,519.75 Uganda shillings.
All right. So everybody pay attention. We're gonna actually, you can stop right there. No, wait. We're gonna get the number again. All right, you can stop it. And then, am I sharing screen there? No, not yet. I'm going to put it over here. Y'all can hear me. Oh, my camera's off.
Oh no, that camera's off. There we go.
You're gonna turn that shillings back into USD.
You understand. You understand, sir.
Thank you. Oh, right.
Okay, all right.
Now.
You can sit down just for a second. He said, are you going to turn them shillings back to USD? I sure am. Grace, could you do me a favor? And could you tell me what that is? And you got to give it to me one digit at a time. Okay, 158.
158.
Nah, you can't tell me that way. You got to tell me 158. I'm simple, Jerry. There we go.
121.
All right, 121.
519.
519. 0.75. That's how you got to talk to me, Grace. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You out here smart and stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how you got to talk to me, Grace. I don't understand what she's talking about. You understand? Now, so here's what I understand. I understand right now that comes down to $42,000 a year in America. Everybody understand what I'm saying so far? Now check me out. Here's where it gets fantastic. If it comes to, so I'm sorry, Grace, you gotta go back to the board. Y'all check this out. Y'all got to check this out. So Law, tell me what this number is, Law, because you just having a field day right now.
It is $42,798.61.
All right. Can you go back, Grace? No, you finna do it. No, you. I got you. You finna. Yeah. Hold on, we're switching.
All right, talk loud enough. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, get there. Now, Grace, I need you to find another spot on the board. This left side, a little small, be fine. Actually, you can erase all that. You can erase all that. $47,798.61. I know this is what gets you to top 1% in Uganda. Everybody pay attention to me real quick. Let me stop my screen. No. Let me jump in front of here. Do y'all understand? Hold on. Do y'all understand that it takes $428,000 to be top 1% in America, $77,000 to be top 1% in India, $47,000 to be top 1% in Uganda. So now I have to ask myself, well, what the heck are y'all asking me for? They're asking for $57,000. Grace, how much over top 1% are they asking me for?
Oh, 10,000. Well, no.
All right. There you go.
That number?
The number was 42.
Oh, 42.
798.61.
Well, if they're asking for 57,000.
They're asking for 57. Nine. God bless you.
9. All right. 9.
Yeah.
So we're just subtracting.
Quick question.
3.
Go ahead.
Quick question. Is that 42,000? Is that in shillings or dollars? Just so I'm.
That's in dollars. That's in US dollars.
That's in dollars. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, but he's right though, Grace. I moved. Oh, I'm coming back to that. He's right. I'm coming back to that. So that's 14,201.
Right.
So I need y'all to understand and hold on, talk over here. All right, there we go. Did it come? It's back on the screen now. All right. They're asking $14,000 over. You understand? No problem. Grace, what percentage would you say is that over? Top 1%. I can do it in my head real quick.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So if I'm asking 14,000 over, what am I doing? Well, no.
Well, we would do a real easy. What's half of 42?
Oh, 21.
And then what would be a third of 42?
Like 3. 14.
They're asking me for 33% over top 1%. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. Do this over 57. What's wrong with me? All right.
Well,
yeah.
that's the match I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You can mute this real quick. Watch this here. All right, we come back over here now. So now I know that you asking me to be in the top 1% times 33%. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So you're asking me to be, in American dollars, that would be $526,000 a year. Y'all understand what I'm saying so far? Now, that's not the problem. The problem was, now I start asking, well, y'all asking for an investor or a donor? All right, this is what happened yesterday. So I said, because if you're asking for a donation, then you know, there's other places to go, obviously, or there's ways to do that, etc. But we have to have a whole different line of questioning. You understand? Like, I don't know who I'll be donating to. So obviously we got to have like 15 some meetings. And somebody got to fly here or something. You understand what I'm saying? I got to fly something because it's a donation. I need to know where my money going. If it's an investment, then I started asking, they said, well, we're asking for investors. I said, okay. Well, I said, for me, that's just one swipe of a credit card, obviously. Well, I said it in my head. So now I'm thinking to myself, well, that ain't no damn investment. They want me to fund the whole thing. Not sure why I did that. Okay. They want me to fund the whole thing. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So now we got a problem. Because now I say, now I tell them. So it's two guys, and then they sent an American to come to me. You understand? So now I'm saying, well, now we got a whole different conversation. For one, if I got to take 100% of the risk, you do know that means I own the majority of this project. I need y'all to hear what I'm saying. See, y'all nice. All right, because y'all real nice. Y'all get out here and be like, well, you know what the Lord told me. No, okay? The Lord didn't tell you to lose no money either. Do you understand? So now I understand that you asking me to go to the top 1% of your country and a third. But here's really what my problem is, Jerry. They own the resource. See, it's not the money. It's the fact that it's building a state-of-the-art building. Y'all understand? When you have they're asking for a whole building to be built, state-of-the-art to do a lot of stuff. When you got a building like that, how many of you know that you purpose every room of that building? It is to produce income. And in off season, you'll be like, well, yeah, y'all can come and do something over here. It's going to cost you $3,000 a room. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It won't be a hurricane that'll hit Uganda, but if something happens, well, come on in here, government. It's going to cost you $3,000 a day. You understand what I'm saying? So now, what do I teach y'all? In order to have wealth, you already got to have wealth. Which means that in order to get wealth, you got to have labor. So they're using me as labor. Pay close attention. I'm their labor, and they're saying, Antonio, be our labor and give us the resource. when I tell y'all all the time that it ain't money you want, it's resources. So why would I build a $210 million building, a million shilling building in Uganda, and I don't own none of it? That's a bad investment, my friends. And I couldn't get to that without Grace doing her 10-year a teacher thing. 10-year a slave to math. You understand? Look, Ashley, it was, yes, you're right. I didn't realize it was private. But you understand what I'm saying? We got to do this every day, y'all. Every single day, I have to do stuff like this. And that is going to be in that $9.99 program. And it'd be with good explanation. Because you need to know how to do it. You need to be able to say, well, here's another way, and I'll do this quickly so I can move on to other stuff. Another way is, well, we're broke. All right. Well, how do we stop being broke, Jerome? We need money. Okay. Right. How much money you need, Jerome? Well, I need $10,000 a month. And then, Jerome's partner says, well, I only need $6,000 a month. That's $16,000. You understand? So now Jerome has $16,000 written on the board. Can't solve for X. Ain't got enough information. Jerome now needs to put on there, well, what we got that sells. We got this $9 product. Okay. $16,000. 9 over here. All right. How many nines? All right. You understand what I'm saying? Go into 16,000. Solve for X. And now what you do is you set a sales projection for what you need. So you're going to wind up having whatever 16,000 divided by 9 is. Let's see. 9, that's about 1.73, something like that. So then you could put all the zeros at the end. That's what, 17,300, something like that. Okay. 17,300 sales is what you would need to get to that thing right there. Unless I added too many zeros. All right. So 1,700. There you go. 1,730. There we go. Okay. Now, so Jerome now needs 1,730. Pay attention. That still don't solve Jerome's problem. Because now Jerome say, well, let's go out there and talk to 1,730 people. No, because you ain't finna convert at that rate. Phil already told y'all only 2.5% of them is going to listen to you the first time. I already told you about the laggards and the people in the middle. He already told you 51% of the people you're going to deal with 8 different 9 times. So now you got to solve for another X. So now what you do is you got to say, all right, then, how many people do I need to have high quality conversations with to get to 1,730 sales? And that number comes out to something like, I don't know, maybe 18,000 people to get you there at a 35% conversion rate, something like that. Okay. Here's my point. You can't solve the reason why half of y'all businesses aren't producing income. It ain't got nothing to do with your leadership. It has everything to do with your math. You're faithful, you're devout, you got good leadership. You just ain't projected the math. Why is this important? Grant Cardone already told us in 10X. Because we all underestimate how much it's actually going to cost to get our idea off the ground. Then Jerome has to say, well, how the heck are we going to do that? I can't go talk to 20,000 people. And they say, well, listen, let's go get some Facebook ads. Now you got to solve for X all over again. All right, so I think y'all get the point. You get it? All right, let me read some of these comments. How do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? Oh, okay. I should say she quit her whole day job doing math. That's what I'm talking about. So y'all see what that $9.99 class is. As mathematical as it is, you understand, as mathematical as it is. Good to see you, Ashley Johnson. I have no idea who you are, but your curls are popping. You're doing good. Yes. Good stuff.
One more question.
Yes, sir.
So what becomes a bad deal?
Oh, I told them that that if y'all not okay with me owning most of it, And y'all, your idea, you got to be workers. You can't be like, you're going to be part owners, but you.
Hear that? Is that America cheering or a sausage patty sizzling to perfection? It's time to cheer for Egg McMuffin and fresh cracked eggs at McDonald's. It's time to wake up to the aroma of freshly baked biscuits and treat yourself to a real honest-to-goodness morning meal. Breakfast, it's on at McDonald's. Now get any breakfast sandwich for just $2. Available only through the app. Mobile order and pay available at participating McDonald's. McD app download and registration required.
Hi, I'm Pete. I'm an IT manager / superhero.
Pete, bad news.
What happened?
I put a very expensive latte on top of my car, drove off, and it spilled. It's bad.
How's that my problem?
Oh, my laptop was up there too.
Okay. That's why we use connection services to manage our cloud. Everything's backed up. I can access your stuff remotely. You won't miss a meeting.
I really wanted that latte, Pete.
For hardware, software, support, and empathy. For Pete's sake, connect with Connection.
Have to be like workers. It's your idea, so you got to take some worker role. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, Antonio, yeah, to get some sweat equity, you're going to have to sweat.
Pretty much, yeah. So I told them you got to
break that down in a percentage.
Well, yes, I sure can break it down in percentage, and that becomes purely arbitrary. Basically, hold on, let me get Jerry first. Go ahead, Jerry. And that's a good question, Law.
Yeah, that's a great question, Law, actually. No, the only thing I wanted to say was the other side of this is when you go through that process, you are bringing that energy into the physical plane. By knowing how to do that kind of math, which is why I love this stuff. But just like when you're setting goals and you're writing things down and you are literally bringing it out of your brain, putting it on paper and making it real.
No doubt. You're absolutely right.
It's part of the manifestation process.
Amen to that. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Who is this person? Did you do this? All right. Go, Christine. Go, Monica. Go. All right. Anyway, sorry about that. Just had a book sale come through while Jerry was talking, and Monica sitting up here doing double duty. I was getting ready to say, "All right, Jerry, you got some money coming your way." All right, that's so good.
You gotta reach out to Dr. Renita.
All right, good stuff. Now, what else to say? Oh, Law. First off, somebody asked me what does arbitrary mean. It's because I feel like it. Arbitrary just means that I have the authority to do so. So I just did it. Like it's why did God, according to Jewish faith, why did God pick Abraham? Because he felt like it. It was completely arbitrary. It's like you're my people now, right? It was completely arbitrary. Okay, it was completely arbitrary. You don't make a big deal out of that. You make a big deal out of Abraham, but not the picking of Abraham. Because if you do, then you're saying God also didn't pick you, right? So you can't. It's just completely arbitrary. If it doesn't make sense to you anyway, it has strong theological implications if you don't make it arbitrary. Now, and that's where Calvinism kind of comes from. But nevertheless, so if I'm doing 100% of the, are you there, Law? Because I'm fit to like brilliantly answer your question. If I'm taking 100% of the wealth, risk with my money, that means I got 100% ownership. Yeah. But that's not fair if they're going to do some labor. You understand what I'm saying? So now what I have to do, Law, is I have to quantify their labor into dollars. Can I be in Uganda every day? Do I want to go live in Uganda? Do I want to oversee everything going on? If I want to maintain 100% ownership, then I need to do 100% of everything, don't I? You see how that's not fair? So if they're going to be running a facility and have the acumen to do so, then they need a percentage of ownership. So what you got to do, Law, is arbitrarily go in the air and say, I think 10% ownership is what you two deserve. And they go, a piece? And I go, no, you got to split that. And then they have to say, well, 5%, that's fine. I could take that. Or they go, well, no, Mr. Smith, I think we should get it a piece. And that's when you call a negotiation. And that's when negotiations start. Got me? Got me, Law? Cool as that. There you go. It's completely arbitrary. But you have to be fair in your arbitrariness, right? Because if they're on the ground, then they deserve some sort of ownership. So what ended with that is go back, work on your plan, and know that should you move forward with me or anyone like me, and you don't have no sales, the building doesn't exist, you have an idea. This is why no one funds ideas. Do y'all understand? Ideas are crap. No one funds ideas. No one funds ideas. No one funds ideas. I intend to live in. Okay, sweet. Yes. Oh,
Antonio.
Yes, sir.
You bet the jockey, not the horse.
Yeah, amen to that.
Great management can take a bad idea and make it work, but bad management can't take a great idea and make it work.
Not even. Not even. A few more things here as we upon this fantastic. So right now you have tentatively all of this in the $9.99, and of course, accustomed to this is liable to change, but according to our custom, all this grows every month. That's pretty cool. That one business away challenge is you just had to just ask Jerry. He'll tell you all about it. He'll tell you all about it. That one business away challenge is a $300,000 program in itself. Okay, you take it from $0 to $1 million in 90 days. You ain't getting past that.
Absolutely invaluable. Yeah. Invaluable.
Absolutely. I wanted to do it because I was, I'm thinking, all right, how can we make sure that everybody has an opportunity to win? There you go. Simple as that. Now, a few more things.
Question.
Yeah, go ahead.
When is that available?
So we're actually recording right now. It is going to be available probably. That's a good question. Whenever I tell y'all something, it's fit to happen, right? Like next week or something. I wouldn't even tell y'all. Yeah. So you should see it sometime before February is over, without a doubt.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Without a doubt. And of course, if you're already enrolled, can everybody hear me? Mm-hmm. If you are already an active student, that means you're paying $19.99, $49.99, or $59.99, or in India, $4.99, $7.99, or $9.99, same prices as American in the UK. You automatically get this.
Yay. I have another question.
Yes, it is a free upgrade. Yes, ma'am.
The formatting of the training for that, is it the regular style, like you talking and then other people are asking questions like we do on these sessions, or is it just you straight dropping the juice each of the training?
Both. It depends. So the One Business Away Challenge is 90 days. It's in 3 segments. It concludes an hour and a half to 2 hour Zoom call of a private selected group of 6-figure earners, 5, 6, and 7-figure earners who have been in the business university for a while. And we went after it. We already recorded it in private, 6 months ago. We went after it. So you got that one section, so where you got the audience participation, so you get all that juice from all the questions. Then you have a segment of 5 to 10 minute segment of Deanna in 4K teaching over that day. And then you have a 5 to 10 minute section of me in 4K teaching over that day. So the One Business Away Challenge is both 4K and Zoom, 3 segment apiece. So 90 days with 3 classes apiece, that's 270 different classes just in the One Business Away Challenge. And by day 10, or no, day 11, We teach you how to build your $1 million system, and we reinforce everything from day 11 all the way to day 90 with greater detail and over exercises and homework, etc. The becoming a personal brand right now is all 4K in the office and the studio areas that we have. Go ahead, Phil.
What did Jerry do the overview for? I'm trying to remember which course.
One business away.
Yeah, which was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. One business away. Absolutely. So that's that. And what I would do now, Chiquita, unmute your mic. Creators is without an audience. That's for sure. Which ones do you want to have an audience for, or is that what you were asking?
I was just asking the formatting because me, I'm like, or if we could like transcribe, that would help. Because sometimes I just want to get to the information that I'm trying to get to, and I don't want to have to go through all of the back and forth commentary experience. I just want the data, if that makes sense.
Yeah, fair enough. No, that's fair enough. So what's getting, I don't want to say too much. You're into my May stuff, okay? You're into my May stuff when you make me answer questions like that. Yes, you're into my May stuff. But that's why we got some for everybody. So it would be both what you said, Chiquita, and the other stuff. So it would be both. Some of them are just what you said, some of them are both, and you'll have segments to do that. Plus stuff that's coming out in May that's going to make you very happy that I'm not going to talk about, no matter how much you twist my arm behind my back right now, Chiquita. She's like, come on, say it. No, it's some good stuff coming out. Yeah, it's some good stuff coming out. Yeah, I do want to. I really do. I do want to. Would me button it way up here? Did it stop my thing from hitting, or it's still hitting? Okay, that's still happening with these hot collars. Dr. Renita, let me hear from you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
To piggyback off of what the young lady said, I'm sorry I don't remember your name, but what she said, I like though the long version. So I realized it may be a lot of work to do an abbreviated version where you just provide the 5 fine points and then keep it moving. But I like now how you do it because you always give out nuggets of information that just like talking while thinking or thinking while talking, I'm gonna call it. And I get information from those nuggets of information. So I'll listen, put them on and just listen while I'm exercising or listen while I'm working. But I gather more information from your hour and a half. And even though I may not get an hour and a half worth of points or that translated version of the transcript, but I get the things that you may not realize that you're giving. I get those little things. So I like the long versions. But again, there could be two, if it's possible, an abbreviated version where, okay, the 5 main points discussed was this, put them out there and keep it moving. If you want more information or to elaborate on those, then visit the regular hour and a half call. And then that way you'll get it all. But thank you, sir.
No. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, no. But, and of course, we know around here, both of y'all are correct because we got a little mixture of both of that going on around here, right? A perfect 70-30 mixture. We have a 70-30 mixture of that. I won't tell you which one is 70. It's just not the one you think. The one you think that is 70 is actually the longer one, all right? We have most of the people who want the longer classes because of that. But let me go ahead.
That's why I'm like, add the transcript to what you already got, and I'm good.
Look, you got a few people that's giving you amens and shouting and doing cartwheels right now because you said something, right? So here's the future. The future is every last. This is going to take a while though. Well, it's going to take. I'm going to say it's going to take a while just so y'all can be looking in the future. But what's going to happen is all of y'all classes are going to come with books.
Hey! That's not the first time you said that either.
No, it's not. No, it's not, Gerald. But why you think I've been building a writing team? When you think about it, you thought it was for some books. Listen, and not only is that real, but I'm gonna show you how. Watch this here. I'm gonna show you my morning notes that you ain't supposed to see. And look, right here it says, right here. ATS writing service is more than just books. Like it's literally on my list to get to. All right, it's literally on my list to get to. So, so what's gonna happen is all of your classes are gonna come with books that have the highlights, boom, the bold, etc. You understand what I'm saying? And then most of your classes, by most I mean 98% of your classes, 99% of your classes will be all 4K. You understand? By 2022, we will have over 20,000 classes, 99% of them all 4K. It would be a wonderful experience. So let me list out a few more things. Yes, you are right, Ashley. Yes, you're right. No, Chiquita gets what she wants. Dr. Rita gets what she wants. Look, this is how I do. I haven't listened to Gary Vee all 2021. Did y'all know that? I mean, not all 2020. All 2020, I have not listened. I've been so busy. I know. I haven't listened to Gary Vee all 2020, and it is continuing in 2021. And I'm having
shame on you.
I'm having withdrawals. I am absolutely having withdrawals. I just need to just pick them up. But this is what I do. I'm like Dr. Renita. I'll listen to Gary Vee keynote, and I'll scrub to YouTube and get to the Q&A. Because Gary Vee will drop 15 nuggets in his non-talk. And I'm like, I'll be jogging on. Well, I won't be jogging on the treadmill, but I'll be working in the background, and he'll say something. I go, man, you know what? Let me just build a whole. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what the writing services are here for, y'all. The writing services are not for y'all to get a book every now and then. Why would I do that? Like, why would I pay 7 writers weekly? I pay these writers weekly. You understand? Plus myself, without having to pay myself. So it's 8 writers, full time. Why would I do that for y'all to get a book every now and then? No, it is to build a little more, and then everything you do is going to be video, audio, and text. Every class. It's why I keep telling y'all.
Antonio, that's the basics of neuro-linguistic programming. Audio, visual, and kinesthetic.
Wow. There it is. We're going to look like Tony Robbins around this joint. The ATS style. But yeah, that's what's going on there. So a few more things. Deanna, remind me gifts for Danny. Delete that. Chris, when you get here, wherever you are, I want you to film. Where's Monica? Monica, why you don't get to the office on time? Well, first off, keep collecting money. There you go. You do a good job. Oh, okay. All right, then. That's fine. Well, you on my thing, okay? I'm bringing you up because you're on my thing. It says, film today, Chris. I want you to film us watching the inauguration and the ladies having their joyful moments.
Oh, and I'm dressing up today. Not dressing up like you think, though.
Well, you already told me to bring my class jacket. Yeah. So I figured, cool then. All right. So that was on my list there. Is Chris here? Okay, there you go. All right. That's that. Take that off my list. Oh, Deanna, there's a video of the class I did yesterday. Someone wants it. Can you send me that link? The one I did about the whole money and the Federal Reserve, all that stuff. Yes, ma'am. You send that to me. Like, you put that. Don't let her forget. All right. Outstanding. I am redesigning. God dog it. Just know that how you learn at ATS will look differently. That's all. We're moving on from that one, Kathy. I don't want them to know too much. They'll put it all out there right now. Deanna, you need to remind me during the inauguration to do the book cover because I am now the holdup for the thing. I'm now the holdup. So sorry I'm waiting. No, sorry I'm streaming. Is it's ready to publish. I just got to do the book cover for the book cover is done. It just has to be the way you print books. It has to be on one thing with a spine. And if you got anyway, there's a certain way to do it. Just so y'all know, I shouldn't even tell y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all since Jaquita likes twisting my arm and beating me up. I'm already working on it. I've written 11 books that published. There's your 12th one. Sorry, I'm streaming. The Sorry I'm Streaming book is my holy grail, my magnum coup de grace. I don't know these words. These words, that's my thing for how I built my own Netflix, my video streaming.
Your opus.
There you go. Now I was trying to. It was in there, Phil, somewhere, man. It was just, they were all just smushed together. It was smushed together. That is how I built this video. You're literally in the video streaming empire right now. Do you understand? Most of the monthly recurring revenue comes from that. This new book is extremely Antonio T. Smith Jr. It's called The World Is Mine. It is. It is. And the subtitle, when they find out what I'm doing, y'all, they gonna. Subtitle: How I Built My Own GE, News Corp, Disney, Viacom, Time Warner, CBS, and My Plan to Educate the World. All right. And I just finished chapter 5 yesterday. Yes, ma'am.
What does epitaph mean?
Ask Phil. We both got extensive vocabulary. He'll know.
It's kind of like your legacy. If somebody writes your epitaph, they're talking about your legacy.
There you go. See?
Got it. Thank you.
I told you. That's why we got Phil here. That's why. Okay. This is divine connections here. All right.
Just call me Webster.
That's it.
What you talking about, Lewis?
Yeah. All right, so I do the book cover. You make sure you remind that. Reginald has been promoted. I finally done figured out a doggone role for Reggie. God dog it. Lord have mercy. Yes. Well, Jerry role was clear from day one. That's why I ain't bother him. I just let him do his marketing thing the way he wants to do it. Reggie finally has a role.
Security?
He should be, but he's 6'12".
He should be security. No, I'm just
yeah. He is vice president of merchandising. Yes. Been trying to figure out. Yes, I've been trying. We're about to be selling merchandise, offering merchandise in a major way, y'all. Major way. You're gonna be able to get all sorts of merchandising. Reggie, like me, comes from a place where you like to sell things. And it's just what he likes to do, and he has no purpose.
Fundraiser.
He likes to fundraise things. Okay,
fundraiser.
Yes. Well, I don't know if y'all been noticing, but for the last 6 months, Reggie just been wearing his own clothing line. The clothes Reggie wears, those are his. It's his design. Yeah, it's his design and all that stuff. And he's got this pro. So I decided that he just told me what machines to get and blah, blah, blah. So we're going to be printing and pressing our own stuff. And then Deanna just told me where to get bulk everything from yesterday. Bulk shirts, sweaters, cups, all bulk, thousands at a time and stuff like that. So Reggie finally has a purpose. That goes to show you that, and he got dogged, has not missed a paycheck yet too. Let me just tell you. It goes to show you that sometimes you have people so smart or so talented, you don't know what the heck to do with them. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't know what to do with them. So there you go. Cool. All right, Reggie, you want to say something?
Thank you. That's about it. And I am security. I secure the premises. I'm Peter. I will cut your ear off if you touch that man right there.
Yes.
I know that's right.
Yeah. I know he's gonna put the ear back on. That's why I'm gonna cut it off.
You gotta cut it off. So Reggie is vice president, because I'm kind. Yeah, vice
He gonna
president.
put it back on. I'm gonna cut it off first.
No doubt, no doubt. Three more.
Antonio,
3 more things. Yes, sir.
On the merchandising concept, when I started getting my stuff printed, my shirts and my T-shirts and my hats and my sweater vests, I had to make a decision whether I wanted to go low price or quality. And I made a decision to go quality. Now, you can make a decision wherever you think you want to place yourself, but I'm happy I decided to go quality. I got a little bit better shirts. I got a little bit better. Everything was just a little bit better in terms of the quality. And then that's paid off in the long run.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. He's absolutely right. And we're going quality too. That's for sure. We're going quality too. So that's so let me rephrase my words. Bulk quality, not bulk, the other stuff. But we're definitely going to quality because I hate washing something and I can't wear it again. I don't know if that's anybody else, but that's me. Okay, that's me, and that burns my chives. It really does, and that's not something that I like or appreciate. So we're definitely going quality. Deanna, make sure that you and Monica or something don't put Reggie in charge of quality. Don't put me in charge of quality. Need some ladies in charge of quality. You understand what I'm saying? All right, meet you. Reach out. Well, yeah, it's the name brand boat, but that's yes. And she did that yesterday. She forced it to be that way. But y'all make sure it's your standards on it and not me and Reggie's. Okay? Because feel it's right. Your standards, not me and Reggie's. You understand? Because you put my standard on it. You know, I'll be like, what are shirts with the holes in them? One of the tiny holes. What is it? What are shirts with the thread wrong? And so, I be trying to save money. All right, 3 more things. The ATS writing services is more than just books. I appreciate you. Go and get as many books as you like to get. You're doing a good job. Okay? You're doing a good job. If I was Kathy, because I'm getting ready to do a great work in Kathy. This is why I don't coach people, okay? Let me tell y'all something, God dog. Let me tell y'all something. This is exactly why I don't coach people. Because when I say I'm going to do something, I am so compulsive that I'm all in. And I hate being all in and you're not. That bothers me. It just makes my ears explode, okay? So I'm about to do a great work in Kathy, who typically is all in. I hope she stays that way. Okay. Everybody understand what I'm saying? If I was Kathy, I would start a blog. I would take my videos or whatever it is, and I would have the writing team write my thoughts, and I continuously write once a day. Put out something else. Why? You heard in the Dominate Conference. If you didn't hear it, I'll tell you now. Because Google don't respect videos. Google respects the written word. Do you understand?
The power is in the word.
It is. And as long as we have algorithms, it's not video. Algorithms cannot read video. They can't watch video. As long as Facebook, Instagram, all these social medias have algorithms, it is all about the written word. That's how you rise up to the top. Go ahead, Phil.
I have a potential name. Kathy's Cool Cakes.
Right. I like it. I like it. Look, somebody just messaged me. I'm Kathy. Keep talking.
Do cool with
Kathy.
Do cool with a K.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've got, as a matter right now. So here's one of the things I'm doing right now. I'm looking. I need somebody. Do we have? And I'm saying the way I'm saying it on purpose. Okay. Do we have anybody white in Houston in the network? I literally mean it that way.
What did you say? Say it again.
Do we have someone white in Houston or non-black?
in Houston? Do we have someone in the network?
It can be accomplished.
Okay. Yeah, well, I know we got someone in the network overall, but I mean that be super active on live calls in Houston. And not in Houston. All right. Well, okay then. Well,
I'm sure we can find somebody.
I'm sure.
Could run an ad.
I know somebody though.
We'll move to Houston. We'll move to Houston for the right price.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Come on, Gary.
I know, right? What I'll do is I'll use one of my friends.
Come on, Phil.
Use somebody outside. I was trying to keep in the network. Use somebody in the network. But write this down. This is the reason why I said 3 more things. Kathy. Now, listen, God dog it. Listen. Ooh, I guess so. Let me go back to why I don't coach. Okay. I don't understand. It is a weakness of mine. If you want me to become irrational, there's 3 ways to do it every time. 3 ways to do it every time. Pick on somebody around me, I get really rational. It's automatic. It just boom. I'm just a protector of the little guy. Just that comes out of sabotaging the team. You understand that? I don't like that. I don't like injustice. Burns me up. Talk bad about LeBron James. I don't know why. I don't understand it. Okay. I just get real irrational. And then tell me to help you. And you want to be number 2. Bothers me. I don't know how to handle that. I cannot relate to people who are okay with second place.
That is why I'm here, Antonio.
All right, God dog it. I cannot. I don't have a problem if you're in a group. Just don't come around me with that second place mentality. Now that's when I got a problem. Don't make me deal with it. I don't have that mentality in me. Go ahead, Law. Let me know when you come back. I just don't have that mentality in me. I have written down, I'll show this 3 things. I'm getting ready to shoot. We're shooting 4 movies. Okay, there you go. Go ahead, Law.
Okay, sorry. So I was with the customer.
No, you good.
So I heard what you said, what you was answering my question earlier, but I didn't register what you said. Could you repeat as far as it goes for the percentage or what you did?
What percentage?
We were talking about with the Uganda, and I was asking, so since that be the case, what was the percentage?
Gotcha. Yeah, so I arbitrarily pick up 10%. I'll say, okay, I'll give you out 10% ownership. I will buy 90% owner stake into your company. You understand what I'm saying? 10% is better than 0. Should they want more, they're going to negotiate. They're going to tell me why they want more. Do you understand? But these 2 people are going to split 5% apiece. Excuse me, 10%.
Or Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Or you have benchmarks where if they hit those benchmarks, they get to earn more.
Absolutely. That's also a very good one. I've never structured it like that, but that's very, very good too. And I have no problem with that. They would definitely have to earn more without a doubt, especially, and it's fair because they're going to be on the ground more than me and then they deserve full compensation. But you got to remember in business, if you're taking all the risk, you get most of the reward. It's just what it is. That's not even business. That's reaping and sowing. I mean, it's put the seed in the ground. If you put the seed in the ground, you get all the reward, Ashley. Ashley Johnson, in this case, I was talking to you, right? That's how it works. Now, second place. Get that out of here. Do you understand? I went 3 years without coaching somebody. I did. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We're shooting 4 movies. One is over. There's a client of mine who is number 1 in the area. She has all the government contracts. She has a nonprofit. She's just did a 5th year anniversary. She's the number 1 nonprofit within 50 miles. Number 1 nonprofit 50 miles. I'm doing a whole movie on her called Kindness, I believe, or something like that. I forget what it's called. Something like Kindness or something. A movie. Have y'all seen Resegregation? Movie. Yeah. I mean, yes. Thank you. I mean, real movie. You understand what I'm saying? Another movie. And
if you haven't seen Resegregation, it's a must. Invest the time. It's well worth it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. There's another movie called Winning While Drowning. I think I told y'all that. And then I've got Chris actually shooting and producing that movie with me. And then there's another movie, Deanna. I think I told you to tell him. If not, I'm about to now. But I'm doing a movie with with Vastine and Kathy. No, Vastine he's in 2 movies. He's in that one, but I'm doing a movie with Vastine, Kathy, and one other person. But I need them to be 50 or older. Kathy too young. She almost didn't make it. She's just 48. I'm trying to who? You got if you ain't said on the mic. I need it in person though. But go ahead though. Just say who you was gonna say anyway.
Sugar.
Fair enough. Let's see.
Hey, I'm 50 and over.
You are 50 and over. Okay. You know what? Can I come to your car lot and do some stuff?
For sure.
Oh, okay then. All right then. Put Ken, Vastine, Kathy. I need one more person. I'm looking for all you black people in my face. I need somebody else. All right. Okay. I know, right?
I'm 69 and a half.
You see, so I've got something. So I haven't talked to her yet. Yes, you're 69 and a half. I have a whole plan of just doing something with humor consultants, but we're gonna fly out there. Yes, we're gonna fly out there. Yeah. Just with humor consultants. Just with humor consultants. You all are too big to be featured. You understand? Too big to be featured. But I've got this down. Antonio, why? You clearly you're just making this up, Antonio. I don't understand. Why would you just say this? No, I'm not making it up. I'm not just saying it. If y'all pay attention, it's literally sitting right here. It's sitting right here. If you go to movies and you click movies on Vibing, which I keep telling y'all to go to, I promise you there's a whole movie section of Vibing. Remember that. It's going to make some sense. And if you click in there, guess what you're going to see right now? A movie. And come March end, Chris, we're going to shoot 5 of them. We're going to have them done. Tyler Perry production. You feel me? Tyler Perry production. Straight up Tyler Perry production. We're knocking them out. There it is, right here. Resegregation movie. Sitting and vibing. Everything that I'm doing, there's enough breadcrumbs for y'all to guess what I'm doing next. So movies. Kathy, you in the movie. You are. And very last thing, or let me see. Make sure. Where is it? Where was I? Scroll down too far. I'm gonna do this quickly because y'all gonna try to restart the meeting. Deanna and I have worked very hard, and all of you who stayed here over time are about to be significantly blessed. Is there anything specific? No, he doesn't need to be doing anything just yet. I will send him something. All right. We, Deanna and I, have decided to push up something in the red pills faster. Okay. There's a thing in the red pills. So the red pills is way past mastermind.
I can tell you for sure, there's only 3 people in red pills right now. 4 people. Now I can tell you for sure. Everybody else, God bless you. You ain't getting in. It's too hard to get in. 4 people automatically in. Law, Jerome, Phil, Susan. Other than that, get 2 swords. It's time to fight. Okay. Other than that, it's hard. Okay. It's hard. It's hard. Part of the red pills, I'll show y'all, but I'm not, is you get automatic, in most cases, it'd be a little difficult for them, but automatic major press. When you join red pills, professional writers from Forbes then interviews you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Deanna and I have spent all 2020 secretly establishing partnerships with major, middle, and major minor, not minor, but major minor publications. I'll name a few. You've got, let's see, Yahoo, Asian Net, NYK Daily, News Track. There's too many now. There's too many here. Forbes India, MSN, Tech Times, London Daily Post, American Reporter, NY what? New York Post? NYK Daily, London Daily, E-News, one of the originals. Y'all know E-News. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. Good evening. On E-News, Paris Hilton just E with the exclamation point news. You understand what I'm saying? And 100 more. And we decided to push that up. That's what I just said. We decided to push that up. Should you want to be featured in major articles, this is up to you. You grown. But if I were you, contact Deanna. Deanna, put your email out there. Email her, do a messenger, and we will get you published. All I can tell you is, if I were you, like I got you, Phil. I see you, Phil. If I were you, I would. Depends. Just know your goal. If you're looking to impress something very quickly, then go to Yahoo and Forbes. If you're looking to build a celebrity profile, both Ashleys, Jaquita, I will start minor and work myself up. Every place that we have is what you call a Google approved news place. Do y'all know what that means? I will show you, and then Phil will have the last words. This is what that means. That means, where am I? Okay. That means when you go to Google and you type in, let's type in Keanu Reeves. And you go to news, voila, there is the news. This means Law, who can't resist, will be sitting here in this section for himself. That's it. That's it for my meeting. Phil, question, comment, last words on you?
Well, no, but before you go to Deanna, I want you to Google or look up the word publicist, so you know what you're asking her to be and what we're positioning her as. They're positioning her as our publicist, so you should know what it is before you ask her to do that. You get appreciation what she does.
Absolutely. Thank you, Phil, for saying that. And believe me, getting on Forbes ain't cheap. Do you understand? It's not cheap. and you would be extremely. In fact, I'm gonna send it. Let me send Phil something real quick. Let me send. Let's go with. All right, sending Phil a private message. This.
When you say not cheap, do you mean like you have to pay into it, or you mean like your efforts?
You always got to pay to get in publications like that in most cases.
Gotcha.
Unless you do something amazing. Yeah, unless you do something amazing. This film is what it costs us to get featured in Yahoo Finance and stuff like that. That's at cost. I'm letting Phil see that because he's got some.
Well, yeah, and the value of that is not only the article itself. It's now you can use that article to say, I was featured in Yahoo, I was featured in Forbes, I was featured in. That's where you get your return on investment.
That's right. Now, Phil, that cost is far lower than industry costs. It should have a comma in it. It should have a comma in it. It does not. Because I'm pretty good at negotiating. Okay.
Well, it does two things. It's a credibility thing, and it's an educational thing. So you get to get your message out, but also it gives you credibility that you were published in whatever publication you were published in.
Absolutely.
I was very blessed that early in my career, because Humor Consultants was so unique and kind of like, what's that? I got tons of free.
Yeah.
But I was in the front page of our business section of constantly people, because they're looking for articles. I would let my local, and here's something you can do where you live. Get to know some of the reporters. If you're in the business, get to know a business reporter. Let them know what you do, because there are times when they'll call you up to say, hey, I'm up under a deadline. I need a quote. I need some information. I understand you do this. Can you help me? And position yourself as a resource with your local reporters, because they'll call you from time to time if you can do it right and ask you for information, and then you get quoted in the paper.
That's right.
We were also on TV. They came and brought the big tower to our house and set up everything with cameras and interviewed us.
Yeah, I was on TV
twice. Yeah.
Yeah, I was on TV, but I had to get off because I was scratching the cabinet.
Well, you had a regular segment too on Ohio News Network, a regular show on that. And then whenever on the news, whenever there was something about motivation or humor or anything like that, they would call Phil into the studio. So when they would do the evening news, they would have him as part of that. So if you get known as an expert in your subject matter, then your local news will, want your expertise when that comes up.
Yep, for sure. And I've been fortunate enough to have Deanna to where 99.8% of what I've done has just been free, because people fall in love with her, and then they say, well, can we get that guy? Man, Gold Cast for free. All the other stuff you see me on has been for free. So in most cases, I pay for one. I can't remember which one. Mm-hmm.
Even though, some of these publications you do have to pay for, do they then still qualify you because you paid you on
They qualified Deanna. Deanna then qualifies you.
Gotcha.
That's what your publicist is for. So your publicist, no doubt. Your publicist opens the door for you and says, I have Dr. Renita Ellis. You don't understand. She is fantastic. Here's her bio. Here's her one-sheeter. Here's where she's been. You get what I'm saying? And someone like Deanna starts building a paper trail for you. So when they see you've been on CW, this, and that, now you start saying, oh, we got to have her. Remember?
Oh, okay. All right. That makes a lot more sense now. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Deanna vouches for, that's why even though publicist is a strange field, the ones that are still in work now are like Deanna. Do you understand?
We're talking. It should cost you easy $1,500 to get into Forbes. Easy. You get you got the hookup. All right, $750 then. Easy. Is it worth it? Well, yeah. You're just gonna pay $750 for Facebook ads. What's the difference between paying $750 to stay in Forbes forever? I mean, you just got to say which one.
Again, thank you again for that, because a lot of people would hold on to that information, and it's just like, how are you supposed to know that? So, thank you.
No, they absolutely do hold on to the information, and because the publicist's job is to hold on to information, because that's their money. Their contacts are their money. You understand what I'm saying? And now that the internet is out here killing the publicist's position, they hold on to it even tighter now. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on to it even tighter now. But we're just slick. I don't know what to tell you. We're just slick. We just literally, every time I meet somebody, I'm trying to say, well, can I tell you about Deanna? And then Deanna goes in and she like has this mist she pours over them. She just puts a spell over them, and all of a sudden they fall in love, and then they start, yeah, Jerry. Then they start saying, well, you can have all this for free. Go ahead, Phil.
It's actually, there's a term for it. It's called guerrilla marketing.
Yes, sir. That's how I got started. I had no money. Guerrilla marketing was it. So the reason I said the ATS writing services, the reason I said it's people like Kathy, people like Dr. Benita, people like Tyrell, I need to start pushing out written word content. You need to start doing that, and you need to start building a trail to where you can actually start being featured on Forbes and everywhere else. Because guess what? Your website's going to say, as seen on. As seen on Fox News, this and that. And once you get featured in Yahoo by Deanna for fractions on a dollar, pennies on a dollar, you can raise your prices. And me and Phil understand that. The moment you get featured in Forbes, your prices better go up or you are kicked out ATS. You cannot be in here. You're supposed to raise your prices. You understand? I'm telling you. Go ahead, Dr. Renita.
I just wanted to say, and I have on video because I'm driving to an appointment. But thank you for the ATS writing service. I'm telling you, I just love all of y'all. I already reached out on day 2 to Jerry and I talked yesterday after all of our meetings yesterday. We talked. I let him go to the bathroom first because you mentioned that on the video, and then we talked. So I'm already, this book thing. It's been in my belly for Lord. Probably 20-some years, and and people have been telling me Renita should do it, so thank you. I'm using whatever you say, whatever you all say, whatever ATS say. I done called American Express, got my business credit card last night, so I am working. I say I'm coachable coach, and you all are coaching me, okay? So it's already done. What you say is done.
Done. And let me tell you, this is a perfect way.
Love that energy.
Yes. Perfect way to do these final words here. Jerry is one of our very best. And Jerry is going to take that book that took you 27 years to write, and you'll have it fully written and published in 27 days. 27 days. So you stick with Jerry, and Jerry's gonna make sure they talking again. You got to talk or something. You talking to us soon? In 27 days, we'll have you start to finish, approve, and then when you look at it, you're gonna say, "Oh my God, I did say this." Right? It's gonna be yes. Deanna's gonna pull out your story, and it's gonna be all your words and your voice. You keep 100% credit, 100% royalties. So I promise you, it was God that told you, Jerry, use the restroom and come sit down here and talk to me. All right. So good stuff. All right, everybody. Thank you. Women, today is yours. Okay. Today is yours. Kathy, right after we disconnect, you call me directly right after we disconnect. Women, I couldn't be more pleased to be a man looking at your intelligence. Today is your day. And let's make sure that y'all day lasts longer than a damn day.
Yeah.
Amen.
All right.
Amen.
Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plan better. You can dominate. Thank you, everybody. See
Love
you
you.
later.
Love
Love
you.
you more. Appreciate you. No 12 in the one meeting. No 12:30. They're gonna be watching the inauguration. All right, everybody.
Peace out.
At T-Mobile for Business, unconventional thinking means we see things differently, so you can focus on what matters most. That's why we've become the leader in 5G, #1 in customer satisfaction, and a partner who includes 5G in every plan, so you get it all. Unconventional thinking is better for business. Open Signal awards T-Mobile as America's fastest 5G network USA. 5G user experience report July 2021. Capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain plan features. See T-Mobile.com. For JD Power 2020 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
The level of connection you feel in your home dramatically influences your experiences there. Get the tools to control that connection in your communities with the first multifamily platform that unifies management and resident experiences to create smart apartments. Talk to a RealPage consultant today to see how your properties can meet the future of multifamily with the Smart Building Suite.